results for joint pain today, or call 402-323-800.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
If you're an electrician, we've got a career for you. It's a career with employer-paid health care and retirement benefits. Join the IBEW Local 265 family. Work for one of our NECA contractors. Come to our job fair on August the 3rd from 4 to 8 p.m. at the Holiday Inn, 2500 Tamarind Ridge Road in Southwest Lincoln. For more information, call Mike Murray at 402 10.
Callahan here for sales event is kicking off a gear still going on. We've got 0.9% interest rates and trade-in bonus on select new models. I know it all sounds too good to be true, but yes, 0.9% interest rates right now. A couple also ramping up our back-to-school vehicles, and our pre-owned inventory is filling fast. We've got great new pre-owned and GM-certified units ready to roll, so stop on by the dealership or online at copplecars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with approved credit.
Niederhouse Refuse Roll-Off and Recycling wants to show their gratitude to our troops, first responders, police, firefighters, and military families for all they've endured. Their courage, sacrifices, and dedication will never be forgotten. They appreciate you. This message from Niederhouse Refuse Roll-Off and Recycling, whose quality service and expertise has earned them a fine reputation. Stop by 1905 Yolande Avenue in Lincoln or call 402-475-8361. Niederhouse Refuse Roll-Off and Recycling, wishing our military, neighbors, and friends a safe and happy summer season.
Roofing, established in 2015, is proud to serve the area, which includes the tri-state area in Nebraska, Iowa, and South Dakota. H&H Roofing has a professional team that are licensed and bonded, GAF Master Certified Installers, and an insurance-preferred contractor that will work directly with your insurance company. Also a leading roofer, siding, and gutter specialist. H&H Roofing will service all residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Go to HNHroofs.com for more information or call 402-359-2546.
If you're in Lincoln, Waverly, or the surrounding area, listen up. Select Plumbing gets it right the first time on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate at 402-560-6197. Plus, they're hiring service plumbers. If you're in Lincoln or the surrounding area, contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197. 197.
Are you ready to upgrade your combine? Don't wait. Act now to choose from use combine Acres equipment. Acres, Nebraska's leading John Deere combine dealer, is offering 2.9% interest 3 months and over 100 program to keep you run flawlessly throughout harvest season. Go to acres.com, view a huge inventory of low-hour, late model equipment. Find what you like, and we'll deliver it to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
If you're in Lincoln, Waverly, or the surrounding area, listen up. Select Plumbing gets it right the first time on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate at 402-560-6197. Plus, they're hiring service plumbers. If you're in Lincoln, Waverly, or the surrounding area, contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Need service on your home air conditioner? Call the company Lincoln has counted on since 1952, Bryant Air Conditioning and Heating. No matter what brand you have, when you need service, you want Bryant's experienced pros working for you. Friendly NATE certified technicians with the tools, training, and technology to restore your comfort quickly. No matter what brand, when you need service, just call Bryant. 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
93.7 ticket. KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast today will see a slight chance of storms this morning. Otherwise, mainly sunny skies for today. We'll see a high around 85. Tonight we'll see an overnight chance of showers and storms with a low of around 65. And tomorrow we'll see a continued chance of no showers and storms with a high around 84. Meteorologist Kyle Kleckner for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
D and Raff, former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush and Guru Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. Dominating stretches in college football history. We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sand Hills Global on 93 Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It's Monday. All three of us are back from our pilgrimage out west. We all survived, even Nick.
I did survive.
It was touch and go yesterday, but
it was bumpy at the start.
But he's fine.
It was bumpy. It was a bumpy liftoff. But we got it.
He's alive. Not even sure where to start at.
I'll be honest. Like Raff had these intentions. Raff had bad intentions on how he was going to handle Saturday evening. And I'll be honest. A lot of it happened and was because of somebody else other than Raff. Raff didn't really. I wasn't always around Raff and AD on Saturday nights.
Right.
So Raff wasn't the one that did all the damage. It was other people.
I got bad news. We are now on friendship probation.
Yeah, Jay Foreman's mad at us.
Jay Foreman.
Jay Foreman.
He says he says I want this read on air. I, Jay Foreman, have put the Rat Pack 2.0 Raff AD, and he says knock on friendship probation indefinitely.
And you got to put Veland on there too.
Yeah, Tony's got.
See, here's the deal, Jay. You were invited.
Oh,
that's the thing about it. He was invited to the golf event. It was Coach Osborne's teammates event on Saturday. Foreman said he had a tournament, so we didn't know if he could make it. He said he couldn't make it.
Well, and I told Jay this yesterday when I was talking to him. I said I did ask on Saturday. I'm sorry, I did make a statement. Man, I'm surprised Jay's not at something like this.
Yeah. What'd you think,
So
Rico?
I was thinking about you, Foreman.
I agree with Jay. Friendship probation.
Oh,
whoa.
man.
Oh, Rico's mad.
Rico's just upset because Nick owns Kearney now.
I own Kearney.
No.
Rico's
so
mad
you say
'cause
the West Side JTP is strong out there.
Okay, so you said half a bar, and then you said 10 people. That's not half a bar.
Oh,
They grew quickly. It grew because I've met people.
This is what
also leading half a bar to another bar is impressive,
Rico.
but you don't know the things.
This is what I saw, Rico. Me and AD are walking out, and I see Nick standing in the middle of the street with his hands extended going, "We're going to the loft." And I see 15 people behind him following. It was like Forrest Gump when he was running down the highway. His followers were just following.
Running.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, if you would have thought just like 30 minutes prior to that, well, we don't really know a lot of people here. Oh, Nick changed that in 2.2.
Nick knew everyone after that.
Well, I sat down. So we sat down at Fanatics.
People in Kearney are friendly.
We sat down at Fanatics, and thankfully there were some people my age there. So we sat down at Fanatics and had a Coors Light. Well, then I hit a Keno twice, which helped. So I won Keno.
That got you a little hyped.
That got me a little excited. Raff and I high-fived in the bar, and everybody, okay, we've never seen somebody get this excited in here. and then I was like, these people don't want to talk to me right now. And I was like, well, guys, green tea shot? They're like, yeah, we'll take a shot. I've never had a green tea shot. So I went and bought it. We took it, and then instantly we were all best friends. And I didn't have to buy another round the rest of the night.
That's the secret in Kearney.
I guess so. I didn't have to buy another round the rest of the night.
You can't spell drunk without UNK. You go to a bar and you buy somebody some alcohol. They're your best friend for the whole night.
Well, at the table too, and I was like, "Hey, we're just not." I'm just
get into a little bit of trouble.
Yeah.
Light a couch on fire, jump off a roof into a pool.
I will say, so I did not say yes because I needed to go back to the hotel because I knew we were supposed to golf at 10 a.m. But when the bars closed at 1 a.m.
House party?
I got asked and invited to go back to house parties.
Which did they tell you which house?
No. I did not ask that information.
He's like the mayor of Kearney now, man.
I kid you
because
not.
of feeling I have a feeling
12
that the people that this look, I mean this in the nicest way possible, Nick. Plus, you don't even know, but the people that I feel like would associate with you are the people that own the brotel. I don't know if that's still a thing.
I don't know what that is.
brotel?
I don't know what that is.
It was a party house back in the day that was one of the more popular ones, but it was not the cleanest.
Oh man,
it was a lot of frat guys.
Oh no, I don't know about that. But no, I'm
the
saying
floor was sticky.
It was about 12:30.
Like every time you would go in there.
It was me, Tony Veland came to the loft with me, which was funny. That was a blast. So it was me, Tony, and then the group that I was kind of associated with that night. And at about 12:30, they're like, the bars close at 1, but you guys are coming to the house parties. And I was like, no, I gotta go back to the hotel. I gotta golf in the morning. They're like, we'll get you a ride. I'm like, no, I know how that goes.
I know how that goes.
I remember standing in the middle of the lobby like, no, I know how that goes.
You're not getting
and then me and Tony walk out of the loft at 1 a.m. and we turn to the left and there's AD and Raff. Just waiting for us.
Yeah, just arms crossed, just upset.
Just waiting for us.
Angry parents. What are you doing?
Yeah, I would like to say that was the same for me, but I don't know if I was in parental mode right then and there.
And then we went to the gas station.
Yeah,
I spent about $23 of food on food at gas station at 1:45
I had a
in
chip.
the morning.
I had a chip buffet.
That's
Raph, tell them your setup, Raph.
So I got a bag of Sun Chips, a bag of combos, and a bag of Takis. Set them down on the floor. I'd eat out of one, then I'd switch to the next. I did this for about a half an hour.
So Raff and I,
honestly, I thought that you were gonna say like you got those 3, and then you had like the shopping bag and you dumped them into the bag.
I should have done that.
Grab a handful.
Okay, I just had a flashback of that night when we got back to the hotel. AD. Oh well, I thought you said you got us a hotel room with 2 beds, and I'm like, I did get you a hotel room with 2 beds. Nah, we went in. It's only got 1 bed, so I booked a reservation at the Hampton Inn. Don't worry. No idea. I guess. Nah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So
we walked into the room.
We walk into the room, and of course, there's 1 bed in the room. However, when you open the door to the other room, there's a bed there.
And so AD goes, well, it looks like I don't need my room at the Hampton Inn anymore. He's like, I'm just not even going to worry about it.
Dude, I booked a room, paid for it. But because we walked in, me and Tony walked in the room. I'm like, Tony, you're my teammate, but we ain't spooning, bro. I'm getting my
back to back.
They had to there was gonna be no back to back. There was gonna be no spooning. There's gonna be no put the pillow down the middle of the bed. No.
We have this barrier. It's a barrier.
It's called team bonding.
Don't cross the line.
If you guys were gonna golf good the next day, you had to bond.
No, we can bond in separate rooms.
It's a cold night.
Well, there was a couch. I was like, look, man. I was sleeping on the couch, and I said, I'm not sleeping on the couch. I'm just gonna book another room. We go to the back, open the door. It's a whole nother room. Imagine that.
AD stands at the door after Raff sees it, and it's like 1:50 in the morning. And he just goes, oh, Tony, there's another bed back here, dude. But I will say this. So Raff and I shared the room on Saturday night. And I get into the hotel room, and Raff's sitting in the chair with his little chip buffet and just crunching away. And I probably fell asleep about 10 minutes after we got back. I did not even finish my nachos that I bought.
So sad.
Didn't even finish them. And I get up. It's so funny. I get up the next morning, and Raff just goes, yeah, I had a chip buffet last night. I had Takis, I had Sun Chips, and I was just eating every now and then. I was like, man, I heard it for a while.
The weather gods looked down on Nick though on Sunday though, because
bless their heart.
If there wouldn't have been rain, I don't think Nick answers the 9 o'clock wake up call.
Nah,
but it worked out. I had gallons
Nick was
of water.
having a tough time answering the 10 o'clock wake up call.
Yeah, we were going around the front of the hotel, and I said, hey, Raff, where's Nick? He goes, ID. He literally just got out the shower.
It is. It is.
He was
Sounds like he had a good weekend.
He was fighting.
I was fighting, but it's okay. I bought gallon jugs of water, and I was chugging the gallon jugs of water. So we're okay. So it was a great.
So the
time.
golf event was that went smoothly.
Oh, it was a blast, man.
On Saturday, it was a blast.
Saturday was a good time.
Friday night was a little rough as well at AD's in-laws. That was a little rough on Friday night.
We went to Tubbs Pub.
You've gotta read Pete's text.
Pete texted in.
This is awesome.
AD, Raff, and Nick. Based on all being discussed, I'm arranging to have my daughter airlifted from UNK immediately. And when she's in her first graduate year of volleyball, I've already checked if she was in that caravan Nick led to the promised land.
Oh yeah,
It was the promised land, Pete.
I mean, Pete, you know what they said about UNK. I told you what they said about UNK. Is she there? Is she there already?
Yeah.
I don't think. I think cruise night is later this month.
No, it was Saturday.
It was Saturday?
I was there for that. That's what I was working.
It was packed, man.
It was a blast, man.
Cruise night's
Good Lord.
Well, I tell you what, Pete, we appreciate you, man.
We hope your
Chase
daughter's
me.
all right. I think Nick kept all of his followers safe that night, so we're good.
Oh yeah.
Well, she wasn't in the caravan.
I never said.
Might have been. You never
I never
know.
said bye to any of them, so I just kind of all left them hanging. I just kind of walked out.
So yesterday we're golfing, and Nick's going through his phone, and he comes across his picture, him and like 5 guys. Nick's happy as a lark, right in the middle. These are all my Nick. Who the heck are these guys?
I've never seen these guys in my life. Like, actually, we're hanging out with them last night.
Those are the best. Those are the best friends you could ask for.
It's that Jim Gaffigan joke. He goes, before you go in the bar, you have a few. Who are these people? I have no idea. I have a few. These are probably my best friends.
These are my best
It was good.
The garbologist says coconut water and Pedialyte.
Oh, I'm fine this morning. Just a little tired.
Yeah, Nick had like 4 gallons of Ice Mountain water.
No, he literally had a gallon with him.
Kept on taking my seat in the golf cart.
You literally had a gallon of water with you, man.
Yeah.
You know what though? When we do come back, Nebraska does land a big offensive lineman, which was huge. We needed that as well. Rory took care of business at the Scottish Open. Also, more locker room talk, not the locker room talk that we were discussing just now. We'll talk more about that. But we did stop by Tubbs Pub.
Tubbs Pub.
We got a picture with one of the owners, which was a lot of fun there. It is getting close. This week is SEC Big Media Days. Big Ten is next week. We'll have a full crew that'll be out there as well. Folks, it's Monday. It's smoggy a little bit. I said smoggy. Where's all that smoggy coming from?
Smog
the Canadians. The Canadians. We'll be back. It's The Drive with AD, Raff, and Nick. We're all in the same place this time. Take it.
Are you ready to upgrade your combine? Don't wait. Act now to choose from the widest selection of used combines at Acres Equipment. Acres, Nebraska's leading John Deere combine dealer, is offering 2.9% interest for 60 months on over 100 pre-owned combines. Each combine includes our A-plus uptime program to keep you running flawless throughout harvest season. Go to acres.com to view a huge inventory of low-hour, late-model equipment. Find what you like, and we'll deliver it to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
Sean Callahan here for Chevrolet GMC, and Koppel's big summer sales event is kicking off into high gear with lots of fantastic offers still going on. We got 0.9% interest rates and trade-in bonuses on select new models. I know it all sounds too good to be true, but yes, 0.9% interest rates right now at Koppel. Also ramping up our back-to-school vehicles, and our pre-owned inventory is filling fast. We've got great pre-owned and GM certified units ready to. So stop on by the dealership or online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with approved credit.
If you're in Lincoln, Waverly, or the surrounding area, listen up. Select Plumbing gets it right the first time on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate at 402-560-6197. Plus, they're hiring service plumbers. If you're in Lincoln, Waverly, or the surrounding area, contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul. Smoked meats, amazing sides. The only problem when they fix you a plate is that at some point, that plate will be empty. But hear me out. What if that plate was never empty? That dream can be your reality with the Mary Ellen's Express Lunch Buffet. From 11 to 2 every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and even Saturday. One price, all you can eat, and it even comes with a drink. Tell your boss you're taking a long lunch and get down there. Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul at 29th and Pine Lake. Let them fix you a plate.
Need Our House Refuse Roll-Off and Recycling wants to show their gratitude to our troops, first responders, police, firefighters, and military families for all they've endured. Their courage, sacrifices, and dedication will never be forgotten. They appreciate you. This message from Need Our House Refuse Roll-Off and Recycling, whose quality service and expertise has earned them a fine reputation. Stop by 1905 Yolande Avenue in Lincoln or call 402-475-8361. Need Our House Refuse Roll-Off and Recycling, wishing our military neighbors a safe and happy summer season. You don't touch very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roof solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need side gutters, they're your place to. Visit roofingcompany.com for more info today.
At first, I was really nervous and intimidated by a room. I wasn't sure what I was getting into.
My experience at Starter Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked out of Starter Heyman with the ring maker, go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful.
I absolutely love my ring. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Starter.
Yeah, we would definitely recommend Starter Heyman.
Was great.
We're definitely
sure.
Sutter Heyman Jewelers, Lincoln and Grand Island. SutterHeyman.com.
This is Brad with Midwest Bank, proudly serving our Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank, making local decisions, supporting local organizations, and helping local businesses and farms succeed. We are dedicated to serving our clients and helping them meet their financial needs with sound, innovative banking solutions. From an array of checking and deposit accounts, cash management services, to small business, real estate, and ag lending. We're here for you, your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwestbank.com. Member FDIC.
Sunday morning. It's quiet, not in a weird, too quiet way. Calm, peaceful, tranquil. You pour yourself that cup of coffee. You slice yourself a hearty chunk of one of Beatrice Bakery's breakfast breads. Now, maybe you're a streusel guy. Nothing wrong with that. I can respect that. Personally, I'm a turtle nut man. Something about those pecans. But the real ones know, don't sleep on that date nut bread. Sweet, but not too sweet. Nutty, not overly. The perfect morning treat. Beatrice Bakery. Online at beatricebakery.com. Welcome to our world of yum.
H&H Roofing, established in 2015, is proud to serve the local area, which includes the tri-state area in Nebraska, Iowa, and South Dakota. H&H Roofing has a professional team that are licensed and bonded, GAF Master Certified Installers, and an insurance-preferred contractor that will work directly with your insurance company. Also a leading roofer, siding, and gutter specialist. H&H Roofing will service all residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Go to HNHroofs.com for more information or call 402-359-2546.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top shelf liquor to crowd favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Hey, Ian. Boss hovering over your shoulder. So annoying. Not at Garner Industries. We provide the opportunity and trust our CNC machinists to bring the talent. I'm Bob, our director at Garner Industries, and we are looking for new team members in our CNC department. At Garner Industries, you'll work in a clean, climate-controlled, and safe environment with team members who want to succeed. You will also enjoy 4-day work weeks, great benefits, and a fun culture. Interested? Apply on our career page at garnerindustries.com.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFX, heard by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today will see a slight chance of storms this morning. Otherwise, mainly sunny skies for today. We'll see a high around 85. Tonight, we'll see an overnight chance of showers and storms for a low of around 65. And tomorrow, we'll see a continued chance of more showers and storms for a high around 84. Meteorologist Kyle Clucker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Monday. We should have like a luau. That's what we need to do, a luau.
A luau?
To celebrate the Hawaiian connection.
I don't know if there's – oh, yeah.
And we got a lineman last night, a good one.
Yeah, it was something I wanted to see for a while because I think the last O-line, I'm trying to go back over the stats when we first picked up our first one, but it had been a while since we had one, dude.
Well, it's been a while. Gosh, I'm trying to think. You know, there used to always Hawaii used to be a very like fertile Nebraska ground. Mm-hmm. Like you had like, you know, Tonu Finoti.
Mm-hmm.
Man, now why am I forgetting I'm a Hawaiian?
Well, Raiolo's.
Oh yeah, that's why I forgot. We don't talk about that. No, just joking. But you think Raiola? You got to think that Donovan was huge in that Hawaii connection. I would guess if you look at the links that since being from Hawaii, probably hard to pick up.
I also think during the Mike Riley or Scott Frost years was Tony Tuioti here.
Yes.
So Tony Tuioti had the Polynesian connection, right? So there's been a couple guys that have been here, either played here or coached here that have had that connection.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You got Gibson Pyle that plays in April, Jake Peters, Landon Davison joined the group in June. So there's it was good to see that we got one, and we needed one too. In fact, I wouldn't mind getting a couple more.
I don't think Nebraska's done. They're going after Grant Bricks from Iowa, or from the state of Iowa, I should say. Grant Bricks, top 200 player, top offensive lineman as well. Big opportunity ahead for Nebraska. It seems like it's probably going to be between Nebraska and Kansas State for that guy.
Mm-hmm. Has he put Oklahoma out of it?
I believe so.
Just Nebraska and K-State now?
Mostly Nebraska, Kansas State. So
yeah, when is he going to decide?
There's no timeline for it. So I think that one might get drug out a little bit longer.
It is wild though. You look at Preston Tamua. To look at who he chose Nebraska over.
Mm-hmm.
Alabama, Oregon, Arizona, Auburn. I just keep on going back to it. It's crazy to think, as abysmal as Nebraska football has been for the last 6 years, that they're getting these types of players.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's not to what the caliber of what a lot of Nebraska fans, you always want the 5 stars but to be where they've been the last 6 years and to be able to have a recruiting class that's top 20 in the country, it's pretty wild. And actually competing against these other Power 5 schools and actually getting players, especially when Alabama is like, that's wild to me. And it says a lot for Coach Rule and his staff that they put their noses down. You haven't heard no excuses about, well, this is Nebraska, we can't recruit here.
Right.
And there's been no excuses. It's been head down, follow through, let's go out and get some players. So I'm happy with the way they've progressed in that.
He visited in June 19th, apparently. Not apparently, it's when he was here. Right after that visit to Auburn during that time. Dude is 6'4", 315 pounds, man.
Yeah.
6'4", 315. Number 235 out of the country. And he's the third highest in the Nebraska recruiting class. 6'4", 315. Bro, you figure 315. Are you going to put more weight on him, Raff?
Nah. Oh, he's right where he's at.
He's good where he's at.
Now get him in, work his fundamentals, get his footwork down, get his hands good, and
6'4", 315.
Here is what from 24/7 Sports, Brandon Huffman, who's a national recruiting analyst, projects him as a Power 5 starter and said this: Tamua impressed at this past summer's ESPN 300 camp, earning top performers honors. Now seeing him in pads, you see every bit the elite prospect that he is. Tremendous agility and flexibility, a natural knee bender with great body control, does a great job of getting to the center consistently and opening up holes for his backs. He's also a plus pass blocker, keeping his quarterback clean during the game.
Nice.
So. Well, I love it.
Well, and I mean, I would say this. So you talked about it, AD, how he visited Nebraska back on June 19th.
Mm-hmm.
Nebraska didn't get the final visit. He got the Oregon
got the final with it
on June 23rd.
4
4 days later, Oregon got the last official visit. And a lot of times is the final official visit or the final visit is the place that people go.
Yeah.
And so give credit to Nebraska. They maintained, their lead over Oregon, if you will. And despite not getting the final official visit, Nebraska still comes away with the 4-star offensive line.
It's shaping up to be very interesting to see I know that the coaching staff has been that 24 hours thing, for the last 6 months. But one of the things that with the transfer portal being as prominent as it is if you build those strong bonds, not just with the coaching staff to the players, but players to so you have the Daniel Kalins and you have these new linemen, and if they can build that strong bond early, then that tells me that there's a good chance that these players will stay a good 3 to 4 years. So I'm curious to see how it all pans out, because it almost feels like there's some kind of hey, let's all come together here and see if we can turn this thing around.
Well, I tell you what, at the 9 o'clock hour, I'm going to definitely talk more recruiting and just what our recruiting class is thus far for 2024. It's to be a very good recruiting class. We can tell the numbers. Obviously, Landon Preston early this morning, at least the announcement coming out early this morning.
1 a.m.
1 a.m., which would have been at 8 o'clock his time in Hawaii. 5-hour difference. So, this class is straightened up. Be a great one. The thing again, Raff, that I always look at, I'm not necessarily you should, but I look more than the stars. I look at who else is recruiting a guy, and when you see Alabama, Oregon, what was on there? Clemson, I think, was on there as well. It was Arizona that was on there.
Yep.
I look at that. To me, I look at that more than the stars themselves.
And another thing that I'm looking at too this year is, I know early on when Nebraska offered some players where people are like, well, they don't have no. Watch them the way they progress and how many schools come out and start offering them, and that's where I like seeing that, because that tells me that the coaching staff is going out and turning over rocks, that finding players that don't think, and then all of a sudden Nebraska recruits them, that you're going to see these other schools come after them. So I wouldn't be surprised if Nebraska's recruiting class maybe moves up some in the rankings just by other schools coming out of the woodwork to recruit the players in Nebraska already. So now it's just a matter of, like you say, you just got to re-recruit them every day, and hopefully come December, when it comes time to sign that little dotted line, that they all sign. So that's the mission now. But I also think that Nebraska's not finished. I still think that they might offer, another 2 or 3 more guys. So
the thing that I try not to do, I don't get too attached to any of the gets we have right now verbally.
Yep.
Because they could do just exactly what we've had players do that are now on a recruiting class,
Yep.
So I hope they stay. It's like after they sign the dotted line in February, so I'm like, okay, they're in Nebraska this month.
The thing that another thing too, man, I'm just a lot of coaching, and they're reminding everybody out there, this is their recruiting prowess. I'm not saying that they're end all be all coaches, because we haven't seen it on the field yet. That'll come in September, or what is it, August 31st. That'll come August 31st. But their recruiting prowess, I believe that this staff also has contingency plans in place if somebody decides not to come to Nebraska, that they're able to have a plan to where they're like, okay, well, we'll go to here, we'll go to there. So I think they have all their ducks in order. It's just a matter of what happens out on the field August 31st.
Well, I'll tell you what, though, too, it shows. We're going to talk about Rule and his staff's commitment when we come back, because they are in Texas right now, the Texas Coaches Association Conference. Shows you the imprint they want to continue to have in that area. So we'll talk that. We got history coming up. Husker recruiting at the 9 o'clock hour, which we'll talk exhaustively about. Like I said, going over who we have now, and hopefully they're still there in February. It's The Drive. AD, Raff, and Nick, all here at the Mothership in Lincoln. It's the Ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Innovative opportunities are available at global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top-shelf liquor to crowd-favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Are you ready to upgrade your combine? Don't wait. Act now to choose from the widest selection of used combines at Acres Equipment. Acres, Nebraska's leading John Deere combine dealer, is offering 2.9% interest for 60 months on over 100 pre-owned combines. Each combine includes our A-Plus Uptime program to keep you running flawlessly throughout harvest season. Go to acres.com to view inventory of low-hour, late model equipment. Find what you like, and we'll deliver to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
At first, I was really nervous and intimidated to buy a ring. I wasn't sure what I was getting into.
My experience at Starter Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked out Starter Heyman with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful.
I absolutely love my ring. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Starter Heyman.
Yeah, we would definitely recommend Sauter Heyman.
Yeah, it was great.
We're definitely coming back.
Sauter Heyman Jewelers, Lincoln and Grand Island. SauterHeyman.com.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
You finally finished your man cave in the basement. Brand new furniture, huge TV, and all of your collector's items. You're ready for football season. You are so excited until one bad rain and it is all ruined. Don't risk a flooded basement and countless dollars in damages when it can be avoided. Call John Henry's today for a free sump pump estimate for your home.
43555, just plumbing, heating and air.
This is Brad with Midwest Bank, proudly serving our Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank, making local decisions, supporting local organizations, and helping local businesses and farms succeed. We are dedicated to our clients and helping them meet their financial with sound, innovative banking solutions. From an array of checking and accounts, cash management services, to small business, real estate, and ag lending. We're here for you, your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwestbank.com. Member FDIC.
Break with Jake.
Quick question. Where does the term dog pop? 'Cause I've never seen a pile of dogs in my life. I've never. If we've ever seen just driving down the road, and someone's like, "Well, there's 12 dogs on top of each other." So where does dog pile come from?
Well, that's a good question.
And that is a standard.
That's a good question.
If you say dog pile to anyone, they know it. Never seen a pile of dogs. Never in my life.
I want to know where that's from.
Early break with Sip and Jake from 6 to 8 every weekday morning.
Hey, CNC machinists, do you feel like you're in a dead-end job with your boss hovering over your shoulder? That's so annoying. Not at Garner Industries. We provide the opportunity and trust our CNC machinists to bring the talent. I'm Bob Williams, HR Director at Garner Industries, and we are looking for new team members in our CNC department. At Garner Industries, you'll work in a clean, climate-controlled, and safe environment with team members who want to see you succeed. You will also enjoy 4-day work weeks, great benefits, and a positive working culture. Interested? Apply on our career page at garnerindustries.com.
Sunday morning. It's quiet. Not in a weird, too quiet way. Calm, peaceful, tranquil. Before you slice yourself a hearty chunk of one of Beatrice Bakery's breakfast breads. Now, maybe you're an apple streusel guy. Nothing wrong with that. I can respect it. I'm a turtle nut man. Something about those pecans. But the real ones know. Don't sleep on that date nut bread. Sweet, but not too sweet. Nutty, not overly, the perfect morning treat. Beatrice Bakery, online at beatricebakery.com. Welcome to our world of yum.
Well, I'm an interior designer. A lot of builders don't have designers on staff. I'm included with our Aspen package and can make your home more custom to your taste, your wants.
Rachel's our interior designer at Aspen Builders. She's one of the reasons that makes us really good at what we do. I'm Bob Benish, and we absolutely love how Rachel takes care of our clients.
I think the big challenge with building is a lot of clients are worried about all the choices. When they come in, they kind of have a deer in the headlights look. I like to ask people at the end, so what did you think? And usually they pause and they say, you really broke it up, kept it simple. We just did one meeting at a time, so I wasn't looking at all the decisions I had to make. I had plenty of time to decide things. You walked me through it all. It made it simple.
Make your dream a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at Aspen.com. Your dream home is at Aspen Builders.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing. At 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop Landscape Supply. Sell owners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to gelandscapesupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
The Ticket Water Cooler.
Typically, you kind of think of Nebraska as far as in-state recruiting as might not get the skill position players, but you can pepper in some offensive linemen and maybe a linebacker here and there. This class is led by its in-state skill position players now. I mean, you're thinking down the line, you could, for years from now, have England lining up with Davon Holland, Isaiah McMorris, and now Carter Nelson. Those are all your skill positions.
Keeping the highly talented, highly ranked players that are in the state with you at the home state school is a step in the right direction.
Whether you're looking for a new place to call home or trying to sell you want to make it as easy as possible. So why not use a realtor that works harder so you don't have to? The Carpe Diem team at Nebraska Realty is your go-to realty team for all your residential and commercial needs. They pride themselves working hard and making your life as easy as possible while educating you every step of the way. Contact the Carpe Diem team to seize your moment, whether it be buying, selling, building, investing, or even commercial real estate. Give them a call today at 402-429-8121.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. The home of Kansas City Royals baseball. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Monday, and it's about that time where the two magic words, and I almost said the three magic words. And I was like, wait a minute. Wait, I was going to say the three magic words. But it's only two.
That's it.
It's only two. Now, punting.
Don't know much about history. Don't know much of biology. Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. Well, in history, in baseball. 1978, New York Yankee manager Billy Martin and Reggie Jackson fight in the dugout after Jackson refuses to bunt, causing Martin to suspend him.
That doesn't surprise me out of Reggie. Reggie has a temper. I've seen it up close and personal. He has a temper. Then it kind of reminds me of Nick back in his high school days. Nick, you got to bunt. Nick, Coach Scharf, I do what I want.
No, and then he goes, okay, well, then you can go want to sit on the bench.
Also in baseball in 1990 on this day, New York Yankee Deion Sanders.
Prime time.
Hits an inside park homer.
See, and I'm trying to think if that was the game against the Royals, but I guess they would have said something about Bo, because there was a game where Bo hit one out and then then Dion had an inside the park home run also. But I don't know if that was that game or not.
You know, I think Bo Jackson and Deion Sanders are two of the greatest athletes ever. I think they're two of the greatest ever.
Yep.
To do what those two did at the level they did it at it's kind of once in a lifetime thing you see. Just think about that. Since then, who's done it at that level? Now, there's been other guys who have done two sports, but at that level, I mean, it's just
nowadays you'll have guys that have multiple opportunities, but they pick one.
Right.
Like Kyler Murray, for example, was drafted 7th or 8th overall in the MLB draft and declined baseball, and he ended up going number 1 overall in the NFL draft.
Mm-hmm.
And so, maybe he should have taken baseball, but
well, this is the guy now too for me. Shohei Ohtani, is he one of the greatest athletes ever?
I don't know if we're there to say ever, because the accolades aren't there necessarily.
Yeah.
The individual accolades are there, but the team accolades necessarily aren't. And as much as you want to say that, well, we're talking about players, not teams, I still think like you need World Series championships to be in that conversation. And so
it's just so crazy that to be that great of a
exceptional.
pitcher and that great of a hitter, he's leading the majors now, I think, with 34 home runs.
He is only getting started and only getting better. He's only been in the league for a few years now, and this is his best year that he's had.
Yeah.
And that's saying something after
It's
last year
it's
he
crazy.
was in the MVP conversation.
like you guys both mentioned, for him to be doing both hitting and pitching at the level he's doing at is something that is it's remarkable. And it's and I don't even follow baseball like you guys follow. I catch it, of course, on ESPN. Who's winning playoff start? That's when I get more dialed in watch. But this dude, man, is a freak. He is an absolute freak, man. In Husker history, we've got this was, during the war, it was different seeing how a lot of these guys, just how they, of course the world was different at that time too, but just seeing some of the coaches we had that would coach, then they'd go to war, come back, coach again.
That's crazy.
Just for us even to think about that doesn't make sense in modern day, because although there's obviously the war that's going on in Ukraine, but it's not, it's not our war, if you would. But 1918, EJ Doc Stewart leaves his position as Nebraska's head coach to become athletic director with the U.S. Army in Italy. After World War I, he would coach at Clemson and Texas. This dude coached every place. EJ Doc Stewart, 1918.
The Doc.
That is your Husker history. We told what's not going to be history, folks, is we're going to be talking a lot about this recruiting class, the 9 o'clock hour, because there's a lot. Nick actually stayed up, posted the video.
This guy's a machine.
There's proof. There's my tweet
Guy is a
got
machine.
posted at 1:06 a.m.
1:06. I was
Look at
gone.
you.
I was in La La Land by 9 o'clock.
I was asleep by 1:11.
1:11.
I was asleep at 1:11 a.m.
Well, my sources had told me that there was a pretty strong chance he was coming to Nebraska, so I went to bed.
Looks like I'm going. Rabbit's like I'm going to bed, man.
Your sources have never been wrong. Tracy, I don't know who your source is.
I don't know.
Folks, we'll be back to talk recruiting and Husker football. Who do we have thus far? Hopefully we keep all of them too. It's the ticket. 90.7 The Ticket.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing. At 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapeSupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
Hey, CNC machinists, do you feel like you're in a dead-end job with your boss hovering over your shoulder? That's so annoying. Not at Garner Industries. We provide the opportunity and trust our CNC machinists to bring the talent. I'm Director at Garner Industries, and we're looking for new team members in our CNC department. At Garner Industries, you'll work in a clean, safe environment with team members who want to succeed. You allow 4-day work weeks, great benefits, and a positive working culture. Interested? Apply on our career page at GarnerIndustries.com.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
This is Brad with Midwest Bank, proudly serving our Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank, making local decisions, supporting local organizations, and helping local businesses and farms succeed. We are dedicated to serving our clients and helping them meet their financial needs with sound, innovative banking solutions. From an array of checking and deposit accounts, cash management services, to small business, real estate, and ag lending. We're here for you, your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwestbank.com. Member FDIC.
Are you ready to upgrade your combine? Don't wait. Act now to choose from the widest selection of used combines at Acres Equipment. Acres, Nebraska's leading John Deere combine dealer, is offering 2.9% interest, 60 months on over 100 pre-owned combines. Each combine includes our A-plus uptime program to keep you running fall through harvest season. Go to acres.com to view a huge inventory of low-hour, late model equipment. Find what you like, and we'll deliver to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
Register to win one of 4 $500 gift certificates from Graham Tire Company of Lincoln during their anniversary sale going on now. Instant rebates on Goodyear, Coop, and Cook and Nokian tires. Additional mail-in rebates on select Goodyear tires. Double your mail-in rebate when you use your Goodyear card. That's up to $260 savings on 4 select tires. Hurry in for the savings and your chance to win a $500 gift certificate given away to 4 lucky local winners. Graham Tire and Auto Service, getting you to the places that matter most.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just a professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier furry friends.
Sunday morning. It's quiet, not in a weird, too quiet way. Calm, peaceful, tranquil. You pour yourself that cup of coffee. You slice yourself a hearty chunk of one of Beatrice Bakery's breakfast breads. Now, maybe you're an apple streusel guy. Nothing wrong with that. I can respect that. Personally, I'm a turtle nut man. It's about those pecans. But the real ones know, don't sleep on that date nut bread. Sweet, but not too sweet. Nutty, not overly. The perfect morning treat. Beatrice Bakery. Online at beatricebakery.com. Welcome to our world of yum.
Rice Renovations in Hickman reminds you that as difficult as these times are for us here at home, it is far tougher for our troops overseas. Let's make their lives a little better with gifts from home. If you're not sure what to send or where to send it, just call your local veterans organization. They'll help you brighten a day in the life of a soldier. This message is from Rice Renovations in Hickman, helping to give our troops the comforts of home that they deserve.
It's Christmas in July at Pillar Restaurant Group when you purchase a $100 gift card and receive a $15 bonus card. One gift card for all of our locations, including Venue Restaurant and Lounge, Piedmont Bistro, the Butchery and Venue at Home, and all Lincoln Good Sense subs. Our Christmas in July gift card special is available at all Pillar Restaurant Group locations or online at prgnebraska.com. That's prgnebraska.com to get a $15 bonus card when you purchase a $100 gift card.
You finally finished your man cave in the basement. Brand new furniture, huge TV, and all of your collector's items. You're ready for so excited until one and it is all ruined. And countless dollars in damage.
John Henry's.
Today, you're home.
43555.
On the block with Strick and Austin.
Sometimes playing with a healthy fear is good because it makes you go, hunted out. Because the more tentative you are, I always told kids, I said, listen, if you don't like this and you don't want to play, don't play. Because you're going to be worse off and get probably hurt more by being tentative in your play as opposed to playing all out.
Weekdays from 2 to 4 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. 75-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Load up on meat and more this summer at the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese at 84th and Havelock. This specials through July 18th are $2 off each pound of petite tender cuts. And don't forget to check out their Friday feast this week and every week. Plus, big news, they have 2 new locations opening soon, 20 Hill in Lincoln and 168th and Maple in Omaha, with soft openings in mid-July. Get to the Mercado today for the best meat in town.
Sandhills is hiring. Check out some information. Sandhills is looking to fill 100 openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Welcome into the Drive with AD and Raff. Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Monday, and we talked about the Texas High School Coaches Association. Coach Matt Rule takes the stage tonight at 6 o'clock down in Houston at the Hilton Americas Hotel to speak. So good luck, Coach Rule. I know you won't be nervous.
When do we think the plane leaves? Because it's just a real touch and go. Just all right, we touch down, go speak, we're coming back. Matt Rule's back in town by 10 p.m. tonight.
Well, I tell you what, it's in Houston, right?
It's a 2-hour flight. Yeah, probably 10:30.
It's in Houston.
Yep, in Houston.
Yeah.
At the Hilton. So if you're in Houston, stop on by. Say hi to Coach Rule.
Again, satellite camps they've had in Texas. In fact, SIP was down there in Houston, the one they had in Houston. You guys, Rule and his staff, and Raff, you just mentioned it, they are leaving no rocks unturned.
Nope.
They are looking all over the place, and you can tell they have their system. Again, the results are on Saturdays. The commitments, etc., the hype videos, all that stuff is cool, but the verification happens on Saturdays. And the first one's going to be up there in Minnesota. But thus far, it seems like the infrastructure they're building is one that they're familiar with. It's one they're confident in, and it's one they believe in wholeheartedly. Because some of these guys, as we read, you're going to see a lot of 3 stars, some 4 stars, and of course you have the 5 with Nelson, Carter.
God,
but him speaking at this camp, and it seems to me, fellas, that they are dead dog committed and set to own Texas as much as they possibly can. Thoughts?
I like it. Texas high school. Well, Texas high school football is.
I was hoping you were going to follow up because you just said I like it.
No, I was. I was getting my thoughts. I was collecting my thoughts. Everyone.
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot. No.
I just wanted to go expert analysis. Thank you.
Well, look back when Nebraska was at its height. Texas was that was one of the strong recruiting grounds for Nebraska. And it was almost like we joined the Big Ten and we said, well, we're done with Texas now. I mean, look at it. It was like we just gave Texas away. We're like, well, anything we got from Texas, we're in the Big Ten, so we don't want Texas no more.
In a way, Bo Pelini recruited Texas. Mike Riley did not.
No.
It's really felt like since Mike Riley, Nebraska. So 2015. So 2015 really
So
since,
close to 10 years.
Yeah, which is crazy to think about. That 2015 was 8 years ago now.
Yeah.
Scott got a few guys out of Texas. Buford,
Very few.
Is
Yeah,
this in Buford?
Buford. He also got. Well, I'm trying to think. There's a
Casey.
couple guys from Oklahoma. Yeah,
Casey's
But-
Texas.
But there's the thing too with Texas that a lot of people like. I always like looking at connections.
Yeah.
Like I always say, Omaha, strong connection. You got Steve Warren at the Warren Academy.
Now we have that connection.
Yeah.
but
Because they were definitely weren't using it before.
but it's been there.
Yeah.
And we're not using it. So Texas, like I know, like Coach Rule, new coach, been here for 6 months, but you've got some old Nebraska connections that are down there. You got Andrew Shanley, who's down there coaching. You got Byron Bennett, who's down there coaching. You've got the old safety, and I can't remember his name right now. Oh man,
Who from Nebraska?
Yeah, I can't remember.
Come on, Joe Walker.
Nah, he was late. He was later.
He
played for the Chiefs. He was came in as a quarterback, and then
Boodle.
No.
Nah. Oh God, I cannot remember.
I don't know.
Came as a corner or quarterback?
He came as a quarterback, and then he played safety. He was like 2001, I think.
Oh man.
And I can't remember what his name is. And he played for the Chiefs for a year or two. If somebody knows that, text it in. I'm blanking out. I can see him, but I cannot think of his name.
Well,
but you've got all these connections down there. Heck, I even got a buddy that's a principal down there. That's a Nebraska connection. So
Can I ask? Okay, so it's not necessarily every coach is going to have a state where he has connections, right?
Yeah.
And maybe to Matt Rule's credit, they're not as deep or enriched for other coaches.
Yeah.
But I mean, guys, unfortunately, we were saying similar things, not with Texas, but with Mike Riley when they were hot and in deep with Calabasas kids. It was, hey, Nebraska, that's a deep talent pool out in California.
Mm-hmm.
And same with, unfortunately, Scott Frost and Trav Fisher, and how these guys got guys down in Florida. And now, once this staff shows the ability to and retain guys, and keep them here, then that's going to take them over the top. But as of right now, just that they're committed, when we talked about last segment, just now that they're committed. I mean, because guys, if unfortunately a lot of these Texas guys either don't work out or end up moving on before they even see the field, it's going to be similar thing over and over again as the Jaden Francois, as the Keyshawn Greens, as the Henry Graves, of the guys that never saw a snap because they weren't here long enough.
Right. It wasn't Booker. Thanks, you guys. It wasn't Booker.
It wasn't Warfield.
It wasn't Jamal Lord. Dirty boys of the boys, says Raff. He goes, I think who said that, Raff? Was it
the second he became a chief, he was
Yeah,
dead to Raff.
I'll remember.
That was Tommy that said that. The second he became a chief. Wasn't Warfield.
No, I'll think of it. It'll hit me.
Because wasn't he from New Orleans?
I do not know.
Because I think we were just talking about him last week. I cannot think of his name to save my life right now. I can't think of that cat's name. It'll hit us. On the recruiting class so far, of course, the newest when you get Tuma, O-line, 315, 4-star. You got Ja'Cory Barney, wide receiver, just committed out of Miami about 2 weeks ago. He's a 4-star. You got Carlon Jones, defensive line. He just committed. Texas connection again, 3-star recruit. Carter Nelson, of course, who just committed from here in Nebraska, as a 4-star. Quinn Clark, wide receiver from Bozeman, Montana. The late Kenny Clark's son. Rex Guthrie, safety out of Colorado. That was one of those ones right there, Raff, that he jumped off at the camp that we had him here. Because he ran like a 4.4 something he ran?
Yep. And he's going to be one that he'll start getting more attention from other Power 5 schools.
Kwan Lacey from Texas as well, 3-star. Devin Hall, right here in Bellevue, Nebraska. He just obviously Kalen's wide receiver. Isaac McMorris, the other one, from Bellevue West. He's a 3-star. I thought it was this way. They had Hall as a 4-star and McMorris as a 3-star. you guys realize that?
Well, I mean, there's going to be probably some offer discrepancy there because Isaiah McMorris has a Pac-12 offer in USC, but then Davon also has Tennessee. Has a couple maybe more options to go.
Okay,
if you will. So
then you got Donovan Jones, safety out of Nebraska, went to Omaha North. He's a 3-star. Landon Davidson, offensive lineman, when we're talking about already as well. He's from there in Colorado. He's a 3-star. Got Evan Taylor, he's an athlete out of North Carolina, 3-star. You got Callan Barta, safety, Topeka, Kansas. He's a 3-star. You got Jake Peters, offensive lineman. I'm glad that I'm seeing more OLs now, obviously with the commitment last night from Preston. Jake is from Cedar Falls, Iowa. Had Iowa wanted him too.
Yeah.
Which I was when we landed him, I was surprised we got him away from his home state. But again, just like kids in Nebraska, listen, we're not going to get all the Nebraska kids all the time.
Yep.
Some of those guys, like the young man was at West Side. I think he's at another school now. Real fast kid about 3 years ago. Went to Oregon.
The defensive back.
What's his last name?
Defensive back. He's in the transfer. He went to the transfer portal last year.
Yeah, he went to Oregon.
Starts with
Avante
Dickerson.
Dickerson, yep.
That's it.
Dickerson. So he's in the portal. So, like him, there's just some guys who just want to look at something else. And so obviously you want them, and it definitely shouldn't be a lack of effort on our part, which you can see that's not going to be the case from what we've seen from this current staff right now as far as that goes. I'm going to say this. Shout out to Big Bro Kenny Wilhite. Kenny knew coaches, knows kids. So I mentioned this before. That was the guy I really hated for Kenny not to be retained, but he gets it. It's a business. He's doing well, coaching now to City, Iowa. But he combed this state for talent. That was the one we got away from us, but opportunity for Ken Wilhite there. Braylon Pruitt, athlete as well out of Pearland, Texas. There again is Texas once again. Camden Koch, from Maryland. We don't recruit a lot out of Maryland either, man. And I think that's going to change with connections he had at Temple, Carolina as well.
Nebraska's done well in New Jersey.
Yes.
Obviously, Ramir Johnson is the big one that's from
Jersey.
From New Jersey.
And
so I mean, that was one that's consistent and continuing on is from the last staff where Brian Applewhite was at times, and then also just the staff under Scott Frost. Now EJ Barthel comes in, coached at Connecticut, right? And you have then Matt Rule's connections in the East Country, and so that pipeline to New Jersey is going to also be continue to be open for the staff.
Wasn't PJ Smith? Definitely wasn't Tony Veland, and I think it is Jean Baptiste.
Stanley was way later.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, because he would have been 2000.
I've been looking. I've been trying to find.
Yeah, Raff's been.
I've been like feverishly looking, trying to find him. I cannot think of his name. It's gonna drive me nuts. But I'm persistent.
That's why I really appreciate about you, Raff.
Gator 25 says on the topic of Texas recruiting, it's very clear Texas has loads of talent. How can a fan who knows far less about football and coaching see this, yet coaches with a ton of experience? Riley didn't take advantage. It is harder than it seems, or what? That's a good point, Gator 25. Appreciate you texting in, man. It's just effort and want to. You just want to. You just have to want to. Yeah. And are you going to get all of them? No. But you at least have to make an imprint down there and get to know people. Because you could see Rule, obviously with his connections when he was there with Baylor, has a lot of connections. He's obviously, we just mentioned earlier in the show, he's keynoting a talk there at the Texas Coaches Association. He's done a couple satellite camps down there. One of the young men we recruited, he's actually, when he first got here, his parent owned the African restaurant down there.
Oh, Princewell.
Uman Mielen.
Say it again.
Princewell Uman Mielen.
Uman Mielen. So yeah, Gator 25. It's just want to. And they've shown that they want Texas. They want to recruit Texas hard. Their efforts are definitely showing that. All right there. So we also have Mario Buford.
brother.
That was big, you guys. I think in more ways, establishing those connections that we can see right now, how big those connections have been down there. Do you guys think, though? Let me ask you this: do you think we put more of a push out in California as well? Do you guys see that happening?
Not as much as under Riley, but I mean, I think Nebraska is leaving very few stones unturned.
Yeah, because Nick, you look at this recruiting class.
You look throughout the country, and they're in Florida. They're in the northeastern part of the country. They're in the Midwest, the 500-mile radius that everybody freaks out about. They're obviously in Texas. They're in the western part, and then for goodness sakes, they're in Montana and Idaho, where they've gotten a commitment in one of them, and they've gotten a high-level target in the other. So I think they're just all over, and they're not leaving a stone unturned.
Yes. Clint Finley.
I'm glad you agree.
Finley.
Thank you. 1853. Oh my gosh, I was driving me nuts. Whew. Thank you, 1853. You're the best. Oh. Today would have been horrible. That would have been on my mind all day long.
I've been driving you crazy, man. Clint
I kept on thinking Bo Finley, and I was like, these don't sound right.
When Clint was a hitter too, man. Yep. That dude would hit you big time. Big time, he would hit you. So CF's mentioned the Camden Cook, Maryland. Obviously, Sam Cook's, I believe that's Sam Cook's son, isn't it?
Yep, it is.
Sam Cook's son. Mario Buford, of course. Daniel Kalen from Bellevue, 3-star. And one thing about Buford, he's a 4-star as well. He's also a 4-star. Keelan Smith, athlete, Liberty, Missouri, 3-star.
You know who that is? Former 2-time Denver Broncos Super Bowl champion son, Neil Smith.
Yes.
Take that, Chiefs fans.
We'll let you get it.
Former Husker.
We'll let you
Neil
slip
Smith.
that one in.
Former Husker running back, Neil Smith.
Ian Flint, tight end out of Texas. He is a 3-star. Willis McGahee, the 4th.
Yeah.
That just sounds good, doesn't it? Yeah. Linebacker out of Miami, of course. You know, the thing I like about McGahee is he still went to this recruiting, was it UCF?
Yes.
That he went to. He said, hey, because I made a promise that I'd go.
Yep.
Went there, he goes, but I'm committed to Nebraska. Sometimes when you hear that, when you see that, it's kind of like, oh boy. But he committed. He says, hey, I'm strong in my commit. Yep. He has been like a Kalen as well. And I think sometimes we can forget he's been an avid recruiter for Nebraska as well.
Yeah.
You know,
well, and that's why we're seeing why it is monumentally important to get your quarterback as early as possible for your class.
I'm hoping that history repeats itself.
And that is?
Former Miami running back son.
Okay.
Commits to Nebraska, ends up playing linebacker for Nebraska. I mean, it's like the Chuck Foreman story all over again.
Yes. The great Chuck Foreman was a Hurricane and should also be he's a Hall of Famer in our eyes. We know it. Everybody knows he's a Hall of Famer.
Needs to get in.
Needs to get in. Ashton Murphy, defensive line out of Elkhorn. He was an early commit. It's been committed for a while. 3-star kid. Gibson Pyle, offensive tackle out of Houston. Again, there's that Texas area, 3-star. And Roger Gradney, who's an athlete out of Texas as well. He is a 4-star.
He's
and
fast.
that is a recruiting class thus far. The verbal commits, if you would.
I'm curious. I can't remember. I'm trying to look it up real quick right now. How many guys they have from specifically the state of Nebraska? So it's or excuse me, not state of Nebraska, state of Texas. So it's 1, 2. I have to go through and count by myself. 3, 4, 5, 6.
In Texas?
7. Yeah.
As he's getting that number together. 7 recruits out of Texas.
7 recruits from Texas, and there's 7 from Nebraska.
It's almost a third of your class is from home. Another third is from Texas.
Yep.
Third, that's and like Don, I like your comment here, Don. Don goes lockdown local, recruit nationally.
Yep.
Absolutely.
True that.
Lockdown local, recruit nationally. Folks, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back to talk more recruits. Also, some pro news. I got something I'm going to read you guys. It's pretty interesting as well. We'll be back, folks. We're all at the mothership on this Monday. It's The Drive, The Ticket. 937 The Ticket. We'll be right back.
Sports Bar and Grill. Open for lunch and dinner at 10th and P or at 1501 Center Park Road.
If you want all the latest technologies from those big banks, but you also want that feel when you walk in the front door, choose Midwest Bank. They have top-notch technology. They make banking so easy, and they also have the friendliest staff who will take their time to get to know you and treat you like family. You get the best of both worlds when you choose Midwest Bank. I live on the go, and now I can bank on the go. With Midwest Bank, I have everything I need at my fingertips. I'm volleyball player Allie Batenhorst, and at Midwest Bank, you'll love banking here.
You finally finished your man cave in the basement. Brand new furniture, huge TV, and all of your collector's items. You're ready for football season. You are so excited until one bad rain and it is all ruined. Don't risk a flooded basement and dollars in damages when it can be avoided. Call John Henry's today for a free sump pump estimate for your home.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing. Heating and air.
Whether you're looking for a new place to call home or trying to current home, you want to make it as easy as possible. So why not use a realtor that works harder so you don't have to? The Carpe Diem team at Nebraska Realty is your go-to realty team for all your needs. They pride themselves on art and making your life as easy as possible while educating you every step of the way. Contact the Carpe Diem team to seize your moment, whether it be buying, selling, building, and investing in commercial real estate. Give them a call today at 402-429-8121.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, travel, software development, web design. Sandhills has a profession and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of local union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering pay and benefits. Call at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Load up on meat and more this summer at the Mercado by Montes at 84th and Havelock. This week's specials through July 18th are $2 off each pound of petite tender cuts. And don't forget to check out their Friday feast this week and every week. Plus, big news, they have 2 new locations open soon at 27th and Yankee Hill in Lincoln and 168th and Maple in Omaha, with soft openings in mid-July. The Mercado today for the best of Lincoln, inspire and prepare young people for success. Involved in the organization and the success stories over the years each Thursday from 7 to 8 p.m. for the Junior Achievement Hour on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
This is Brad with Midwest Bank, proudly serving our Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank, making local decisions, supporting local organizations, and helping local businesses and farms succeed. We are dedicated to serving our clients and helping them meet their financial needs with sound, innovative banking solutions. From an array of checking and deposit accounts, cash management services, to small business, real estate, and ag lending. We're here for you. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwestbank.com. Member FDIC.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just a professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For a happier, healthier furry.
It's Christmas in July at Pillar Restaurant Group when you purchase a $100 gift card and receive a $15 bonus. 1 gift card for all of our locations, including Venue Restaurant and Lounge, The Butchery and Venue at Home, Lincoln Good Sense Subs. Christmas in July gift card special is available at all Pillar Restaurant Group locations or online at prgnebraska.com. That's prgnebraska.com to get a $15 bonus card when you purchase a $100 gift card.
Register to win one of 4 $500 gift certificates from Graham Tire Company of Lincoln during their anniversary sale going on now. Instant rebates on Goodyear, Kumho, Hankook, and Nokian tires. Additional mail-in rebates on select Goodyear tires. Double your mail-in rebate when you use your Goodyear. That's up to $260 savings on 4 select tires. Hurry in for the savings and your chance to win a $500 gift certificate given away to 4 lucky local winners. Graham Tire and Auto Service, getting you to the places that matter most.
Grandma and Grandpa, Mom and Dad, then the kids, and now the grandkids. Judson Irrigation has provided lawn sprinkler system design, installation, repair, and service to 4 generations. They're just like members of the family. Loyalty, trust, service. It's what you deserve and expect from Judson Irrigation.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just a professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier furry friends.
Rice Renovations in Hickman reminds you that as difficult as these times are for us here at home, it is far tougher for our troops overseas. Let's make their lives a little better with gifts from home. If you're not sure what to send or where to send, call your local veterans organization. They'll help you brighten a day in the life of a soldier. This message is from Rice Renovations in Hickman, helping to give our troops the comforts of home that they deserve.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and...
Your Lincoln Forest today will see a slight chance of storms this morning, otherwise mainly sunny skies for today. We'll see a high around 85. Tonight we'll see an overnight storm for the low breeze. And tomorrow we'll see a continued chance of no showers and storms for high around 84. Meteorologist Kyle Klecker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is the 93.7 The Ticket. This segment is proudly sponsored by Florial's Italian Restaurant and Grill, just south of Lincoln High School, 14th and Pine Lake Road. Florial's Italian Restaurant provides a cozy, family-friendly setting where good friends and good company come together, whether it's a family dinner, a date night, or a special catch-up with old friends. Florial's is the perfect place to make special memories. All you have to do is visit florialsne.com or call 402-423-5576 to make reservations or place takeout orders. Florial's.
Boom.
Get there. ASAP. Fast.
Gentlemen, we have a question on the text line from Bubba. Are all 3 of you guys going to be at the station for the show on Friday?
Yes, I will be.
I will be as well.
I will not be on
the
station.
What's new?
You know,
what's new?
I might dial in. I got to figure out. I don't know for sure yet.
Where do you go?
It's that Nebraska Greats deal in Grand Island.
Oh, yeah.
Jim Rose is a huge part of that. A lot of former Huskers and Nebraska athletes in general. And that the thing about the Nebraska Greats event, which is so good, doesn't it just you went to a Nebraska college. Doesn't that make it be Peru State, Doane, Wesleyan? And the proceeds go to help athletes in need. And it's done some amazing things. The former Husker Willie Miller benefited from it as well. He talks about that quite a bit. Quite a few athletes.
And Jerry Murtaugh's still in that.
Jerry Murtaugh's still part of it. Yep. He's still part. I got to get him on the show, man. He says anytime. I got to give him a call, but that's on Friday. I'm not sure the time though, so I could be in Friday. I'm not sure yet.
We should talk a little bit about the teammates tournament that we played in on.
We got to talk about
it was a lot of fun. A lot of cool. I mean, Ricky Simmons was there. got to see Ricky. It was really cool. Just Chubba Purdy, a lot of current Huskers as well.
Chubba was
Purdy,
there.
Chubba was there, and so Nate Borkacher was there.
Monty.
Monty was there.
Yep.
So
Monty
there-
Christensen.
there
Doak
were-
Ostergaard.
Yeah, there were a
Doak.
lot of Tony Davis.
Yep.
Obviously
Tough Tony.
Tony Veland with us. I mean, so it was a really, really good time. A lot of good people. Our group was so much fun to play with.
I won something finally because somebody didn't show up or something like that. That was
That's
that. Was it
right.
that putt?
No, yeah. So you got the second longest putt.
Second longest
the
putt.
person that won longest putt did not stay for the awards.
Yes.
So
I knew that one I sank had to be close to it. Had to be
Yeah.
close. So I got a shirt. I got a nice polo, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
They got some nice, man. Think about that.
It was cool.
They got some cool gear. And the thing I love about the teammates event, of course, the teammates that Coach Osborne and Miss Osborne started back in '91. It's doing amazing. They're doing amazing work with it, and all the proceeds went towards that. The teammates out there in the Gothenburg area. The course was insane, and it was insane.
Yeah.
I love Wild Horse.
It
Nick,
was
what did you think?
beautiful.
I kept looking at Nick. Say, Nick, what do you think, man? What do you think?
Oh, it was beautiful. First time, obviously, playing out there, and with everybody. I mean, Nebraska is getting so much rain in the last few weeks that the golf courses are just beautiful.
They're beautiful, man.
They're just in such good shape right now. And Wild Horse, I'm sure a course of that quality is always going to be in pretty good shape. But when you get the help from Mother Nature, it's just that much better. And so, the greens were rolling.
Yes,
The
they
greens
were.
were rolling.
They were rolling.
Somehow, some way, I got one of my balls to check at one point and have a little
He
spin.
did.
I
Nick
don't-
had 2 big putts too, man.
Yeah, and thankfully my 4-iron was in the bag this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
My driver never is. I hit my driver off the tee. It was so funny. So we had this guy. He was probably about 75 years old. Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin, the machine.
Kevin. We called him the machine. And he didn't know how to act to us freaking out about his putts. You could tell he just golfs Wild Horse every day and just kind of is out there. But me and AD were going over the top of Kevin.
We letting him have it.
We were letting him have it.
He was loving it too. He just kind of man, this is kind of pretty cool here, man.
It was so much fun. But it was hilarious. I mean, the guy was just automatic down the fairway, and he just picked us up so often.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, it was awesome.
Because he
Really
got to
good
play
dudes.
from the tips, the tees,
the senior tees.
the senior tees,
Nice.
and dude, he would stripe that thing every time.
It was
every time.
unbelievable. He was automatic. So we started calling the machine, and
Machine.
the other people in our group loved it that knew Kevin, and Kevin was a good guy. Really good people that we were able to golf with.
Yeah,
too.
it was an awesome group, man. Longster said it's fine, AD. Rico can fill in for you part-timer.
No, what's more disappointing is now I just have to do 2 hours alone with Raff. That's
No.
We're back. We're back.
Yeah, I got to figure out when this thing starts on Friday, so I'll know for sure.
Man, Bubba had gifts. Oh.
Yeah, but we don't get
AD,
gifts because
thanks
AD's
a
gone.
lot.
I'll be here.
Oh.
You know what? Come to think of it, I won't be here Thursday either.
Oh my. Is this really happening right
'Cause
now?
Remember, I go to Columbus. Remember, I was telling you guys that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This has been booked for a year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Pinnacle Bank. So I swear.
Oh, I
speak
do
for-
remember you telling me that.
I speak
Yeah,
for
that's
Pinnacle
right,
Bank
that's right.
Thursday in Columbus, and I probably need to figure out that time too.
Oh, heck. He's gone Wednesday, too.
Come to think of it, Wednesday.
Yeah, this is crazy.
It's the March of Dimes golf event.
And then I'm still searching for a golf event on Tuesday.
Anybody got something open
We got any
tomorrow?
buttons?
Yeah.
Got 8:30.
You got room
Events?
for one? Any room for one?
Room for one, 8:30 T.
I'll pay the late registration fee.
Yeah. Eric says, AD, you even bought in. Hey, interesting pro football news. Le'Veon Bell came out, former Steelers running back, came out. I think it was Steelers U that posted it. I'm on those Steelers websites.
Can't say I'm on that one.
Yeah, I don't think you are, Raff. I think you're safely away from this one. He goes, I never apologize to the fans. I apologize for leaving the best damn fan base there is in this world.
Wow.
I should have never left.
He's talking about the Jets?
Talking about the Steelers.
Oh, my bad.
Talking about the Steelers. And he shouldn't have. Le'Veon Bell left, and it wasn't that much more money.
No.
It wasn't that much more money.
Well, he thought he was going to get a ton more, and then he
Yeah.
ended up having to settle. And
Because they're just not paying running backs anymore.
No.
Nope.
I mean, it's just, you just don't see that, man. You just don't see it. I remember when Le'Veon left, I was so pissed. I was like, bro, come on, man. Really?
Good setup there.
And it never panned out for him. We went to the Jets for a little bit. Then, of course, went to the Chiefs for a little bit.
No, he's a boxer.
Yeah, now he's just getting knocked out. He got knocked out, I think, in his first one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he got laid
Cleaned out.
Oh,
yeah, he
no.
night.
That's too bad. That's too bad.
Mr. Mud Dog says, Nick, did you ever go to state with Union Bank?
Oh, I do need a shout out. I was going to wait for my show this afternoon. Do need a shout out. Pius's Legion team.
Yeah.
Made it to state.
Oh, nice.
They
Congrats.
beat Lincoln East yesterday. Last night, 4-2. Big congrats to all the coaches, all the players, the 3 coaches, Alex Heidemann, Alex Hain, and Fletcher Zorns, who is the new Lincoln Northeast coach.
Fletcher.
Had Fletch on my podcast last Friday as
So
well.
speaking of that, has Pius found a baseball coach yet?
Nope.
Still looking. His name is Nick Sainert. Heck of a catcher's coach.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Yeah, Unknown Texture says all the rain as the Ruffs playing like real Ruffs. Again, not a fan. Yeah, me either, brother. Me either, because that rough was thick at Wild Horse, man. I mean, if you got in there, thankfully we didn't have to worry about it. We stayed.
You had the
completely out of
machine.
rough.
Yeah, we did have the machine.
Yeah. Now, unlike Saturday at Wild Horse, we did have to play our own ball yesterday at Warri Dunes. Shout out to Warri Dunes, Raff. Thanks for hooking that up.
Warri Dunes.
Warri Dunes was insane.
I
shape.
lost so many balls.
Oh, Nick, you were.
I was struggling. I was struggling. Every part of my game was like normally. I told AD this on Saturday before. I said I'm not going to help off the tee. I'm not going to be. I'll within 100, 180 yards. I'll be able to help out, but especially with the flat stick. And I did on Saturday for the most part.
Yeah.
But holy smokes, everything was just non-existent yesterday.
But you had your water, and that's all that matters.
I had my gallon of water, and that's all that matters. And I had Raff next to me in the golf cart, and that's all I cared about.
It was great.
Yeah.
And when he says he literally had a gallon of water,
It was a gallon.
It was literally a gallon of water.
It was a gallon of jug of water.
Kept getting your way, didn't it, Raff?
Yeah, I kept on sitting in my seat.
Okay, we forgot one important part of this entire trip.
What's that?
Was that on Saturday, AD and I drive back from Gothenburg to Kearney to meet up with Raff at the hotel. We go to the hotel bar, we get one drink, and AD looks at us and goes, "Guys,
oh yeah,
I think I want to play 9 more holes tonight." Guys, I kind of want to play. I kind of want to play one more. Should we play 9 more?
Man.
Should we play again tonight? And Raff and I are like, "Yeah, why not? Let's go and do it." So we went out to Meadowlark Hills. Well, first of all, here is something else that came up. So I called Meadowlark Hills.
Oh no!
Yeah, you remember this, Raff?
Oh no!
Forgot about this part.
Oh no!
I wasn't gonna bring it up.
I forgot about this part.
Oh no!
Kaylin from Meadowlark Hills, if you're listening to this,
no,
He remembers his name
he's
too.
calling him out.
I call Meadowlark Hills and I say, "Hey man, I was just wondering if you got time for 3 guys to get on the course tonight to play 9 holes." And he goes, nah, we're pretty booked up, man. We're pretty booked up. I can't do it. And so I get off the phone or whatever. He's like, if you guys had 2 guys or only 2 people, then I'd be able to pair you with somebody else. And I was like, all right, sounds good, man. Thanks. So then AD decides to call
Aaron Davis.
Meadowlark Hills again, the same exact place I called.
2 minutes later.
Not even. It was about
45 seconds
later. 30 seconds later, AD calls. Same person answers the phone. AD goes, "Hey, dog. Hey, do you guys have just a real quick 9? We just need a real quick 9 for 3 players. 6:30? Okay, cool, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate it." We get off the phone, and Raff and I thought he called like a Warri Dunes or something. Like a 9 on a Warri. And we go, Raff goes, "Oh, did you call a Warri?" And I look at him and I go, "Who was that?" And he goes, "Meadowlark Hills." And I was like, "Are you kidding me?" What is going on? I just called them 40 seconds ago, asked the same question, and I got told no.
That was before you became leader of the West Side
That
JTP.
is true. Kayla didn't know who I was.
He didn't know who he's talking to.
They didn't know who I was. or who I
6
was gonna be
hours
that
later,
night.
you would have set him straight.
And you know what, fellas?
He was probably one of the guys that was following you across the street.
Jeez.
And you know what? It wasn't busy out there.
No, it wasn't busy one
Yeah,
bit.
no, they must have had a lot of cancellations.
You
in
ain't
that
like
30
There were more
seconds.
turkeys on the course than there were golfers.
Oh, yeah.
Goodness.
A ton of turkeys
Just
out there.
Man, just a lot of cancellations that night. In between the 30 seconds that I called and AD called.
Dude, I got the whole 6. I was like, this wasn't a very good idea after all.
The best was that when we first got there. Do you think we got time to do 18?
Oh my! was I
get up,
thinking?
We get 18 in.
Yeah, guys, what are they gonna say to us? We're just gonna get 18 in.
What was
we
I
just get a
thinking?
couple, and then we get off the 9th hole, and we're all like, all right, I'm ready to shower, like I'm ready to get done. Like that, we played 27 holes today, like we're ready. And AD looks at me and goes, Nick, was this our last hole? And I go, yeah, it was. And he goes, thank goodness. He's like, all right, cool. He goes, I'm ready to be done for today.
The best. AD calls Veland. Tony, got a great idea. Twilight 9? That's a bad idea.
Tony, no, that's a bad idea.
You down, dude?
No, I'm not down.
Oh, no, I'm not down, AD.
Because he was eating dinner at Cunningham.
Yes.
So I walked in and gave him his key. I said, Tony, you down? No, I'm not down, AD. That's a terrible idea.
Grab another French fry. Just put it
He just kept eating.
By the way, that place on the lake, fabulous.
Yes.
Fabulous.
Cunningham's.
Maybe
It was beautiful.
Quicker service.
Yes, maybe a tad, a smidget faster.
A little bit faster.
Yeah,
Folks, we come back. It is RGT 80 Attitude Adjustment. We'll be right back. The Drive, Ticket, 937.
Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul. Smoked meats, sides. The only problem when they do a plate is that it's so. But hear me out. What if that plate was never empty? That dream can be your reality with the Mary Ellen's Express Lunch Buffet from 11 to 2 every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and even Saturday. One price, all you can eat, and it even comes with a drink. Tell your boss you're taking a long lunch and get down there. Mary the Soul at 10th and Pine Lake. Let them fix you a plate.
Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not the professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier furry friends. Junior Achievement of Lincoln inspires and prepares young people for success. Learn more about the people involved in the organization and the success stories over the years each Thursday from 7 to 8 p.m. for the Junior Achievement Hour on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Register to win one of 4 $500 gift certificates from Graham Tire Company of Lincoln during their now. Instant rebate on Goodyear, Kumho, Hankook, and Nokian tires. Additional mail-in rebates on select Goodyear tires. Double your mail-in rebate when you use your Goodyear card. That's up to $260 savings on 4 select tires. Hurry in for the savings and your chance to win a $500 gift certificate given away to 4 lucky local winners. Graham Tire and Auto Service, getting you to the places that matter most.
Rice Renovations in Hickman reminds you that as difficult as these times are for us here at home, it is far tough. Let's make their lives a little better with gifts from home. If you're not sure what to send or where to send it, just call your local veterans organization. They'll help you brighten a day in the life of a soldier. This message is from Rice Renovations in Hickman, helping to give our troops the comforts of home that they deserve.
Getting experience jumpstart a meaningful career can be difficult, and education can cost a fortune. Luckily, AmeriCorps can be the solution. With AmeriCorps, you'll earn a stipend and education award while helping people. Plus, you'll gain professional skills and make connections to help you build your career. If you're ready to start a career you can be proud of, visit serve.nebraska.gov/service to find a program for you. Paid for by Serve Nebraska, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
H&H Roofing, established in 2015, is proud to serve the local area, which includes the tri-state area in Nebraska. H&H Roofing has a professional team that are licensed and bonded, AF Master Certified installers, and an insurance preferred contractor that will work directly with your insurance company. Also a leading roofer, siding, and gutter specialist. H&H Roofing will service all residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Go to HNHroofs.com for more information or call 402-359-2546.
This is Brad with Midwest Bank, proudly serving our Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank, making local decisions, supporting local organizations, and helping local businesses and farms succeed. We are dedicated to serving our clients and helping them meet their financial needs with sound, innovative banking solutions. From an array of checking and deposit accounts, cash management services, to small business, real estate, and ag lending. We're here for you, your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwestbank.com. Member FDIC.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. National culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply at .jobs. Rosie Sports Bar and Grill. Open for lunch and dinner at 10th and P or at 1501 Center Park Road.
Early break with Sip and Jake.
Quick question. Where does the term dog pop? I've never seen a pile of dogs in my life. I've never seen that. If we've ever seen just driving down the road and someone's like, well, there's 12 dogs on top of each other. So where does dog pile come from?
Oh, that's a good question.
And that is a standard.
That's a good question.
If you say dog pile to anyone, they know it. It's dog pile. Never seen a pile of dogs. Never in my life.
I want to know where that comes from.
Early break with Sip and Jake from 6 to 8 every weekday morning. Now back to the drive with Infamous and Chris Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket, proudly sponsored by Sandhills Global. Sandhills Global is looking to hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Career and internship opportunities are available at the global headquarters in Lincoln. Apply today at sandhills.jobs. Got it. Boom. Wrapping up another show, The Drive, Monday, July 17th.
Monday.
Maybe.
So somebody sent in the complaint form anonymously to Metal Arc Kills.
Oh,
I'm not that mad. No, I'm not mad about it. No, it was fun. It was just more. It was more amusing. It was more amusing than anything. I'm not gonna send a complaint because that I mean it's fine. It was more funny because
like really there's no tee times available.
80 and then there's nobody on the course.
No one. Dude, there were like 4 cars in the parking lot, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, it was
including
ours.
ours.
Unreal. Yeah. Teed off at 6:30. Got done at 8:45.
RGT.
All right, Raff. Oh wow, look at you fire up. Look at that.
It's time to take. It's time for Raff's Good Take. It's time for Raff's Good Take right now. All right, everybody.
In response to 5765, that was the idea that we all agreed upon after as well. Golf course was just looking for more diversity.
We hit our quota.
All right, everybody. Today's Raff's Good Take goes out to Nebraska gymnast Hallie Rourke. Hallie Rourke. I was so worried about the first name I messed up last night. But Hallie is gymnast for Nebraska, and she wrote a story when she was 9 years old. It made like kind of the news on the website, Nebraska website last week, about how when she got older, she wanted to become a Nebraska gymnast. She had that dream. She achieved that dream. But I just thought it was super cool, and it just shows you that I know that the road race had got canceled on Sunday, but just every time the Nebraska athletics coaches, players has a chance to touch those younger people in the community, how you never know what might happen 10 years later. I always remember Kindig would always be like, the girls are signing autographs after meets, And now it's coming to fruition where these young girls are getting to that age now to where, they're becoming, college athletes. So goes a great job to Hallie, just for living that dream and becoming a Nebraska gymnast.
Love it, man. Love it. Yeah. The AD Attitude Adjustment today is sponsored by Integrated Life Choices. IC is hiring for direct support professionals all over the state of Nebraska. Full-time, part-time, days, evenings, and weekends. Help ensure a meaningful life for the people you support and help you to achieve their hopes and dreams. Apply at ilc.net/careers. A big shout out to Integrated Life Choices for the sponsorship. There was a point on Saturday when me and Nick were playing, and we're looking towards the interstate. I said, Nick, take a look over there, man. I said, it looks like mountains, but it's not. Those bluffs they have over by Gothenburg. And Nick, how beautiful was that, dude?
Oh, it's perfect. I mean, it's so peaceful and so quiet out there that although it's golf, you still get to just relax.
It's serenity.
And there might be music playing or whatever, but you still just get to relax.
Just relax. And I looked at that, and it reminded me of a scene from the movie Walter Mitty when he's I forget the actor's name that's playing this photographer. Have you guys seen Walter Mitty? That movie Walter Mitty? It is a good movie, man. There's a scene in there where this photographer, I forget his name, he's been acting for years, and it's going to hit the show. But he's taking a picture of a very rare white spotted leopard. All right. And the leopard comes out, and Walter goes, "You're going to take the picture?" He goes, "You know what? Sometimes I don't want the camera to get in the way of the moment. I don't want the camera to get in the way of the moment." What am I saying with that, folks? Take some time just to be in the moment. We had a blast this weekend. We're in moments, and we just enjoyed it. Find those moments, folks, and be in them. Don't let the camera get in the way of them sometimes, folks. That was Monday. We wrapped it up. It is 9:59. You have the Captain's Show coming up next, full-fledged days. We'll be back tomorrow. I promise you I'll be back tomorrow. So will Raff, and so will Nick. It's a ticket, 9.7, The Drive. Radio.